leverage your skills, skill set and mindset. Those are the two things that I really wanted to hammer home with you guys today. Taking the time to identify them is a big thing, and then also tying that into what that can do for you on your journey. Like, where can you use that? You know, and then the more you network, get out of your comfort zone. Get up on a stage and talk if you don't want. You know, if you don't really want to, you should. So when you're at these breakouts, you know, when you're at lunch, when we're going to dinner tonight, take advantage of your skills, take advantage of the room, connect with other people, because once you find the right fit for things, it really can go very, very quickly, and it's very powerful. You know, I have money, I can operate, I find deals. Nothing could stop those three people, right? That trio. I mean, that's just an unstoppable force. Sure, yeah. Careful talking about Kingstree, right? Yeah, okay, so Kingstree, just being our very first deal, had absolutely zero experience. At that point, Steve and I had not met face to face. Scott brought us the deal. It's the one that Chris had found. Chris needed a deal ever so bad and needed to get it off his plate ever so quickly. And I had put it out in the universe that I was looking for a deal. A lot of you might remember this, and I know Mike would, but I was the guy that on the SRU calls, when Mike would ask a question and we'd get some crickets, I would want to jump in and raise my hand. Scared the hell out of me because I didn't, you know, I was one now talking, but I wanted to get my name out there. I wanted to get my face out there. I wanted to connect. I wanted to be known. Sitting in the back in the silence, it's just not going to do it. It's not going to do it. So you need to be willing to speak up, be vocal. So I hadn't met Steve yet. Scott brought the deal with Chris, and they knew I was looking for it. I was willing, because I believed in Mike and what he was doing and what he taught, that I didn't care if it was 800 miles away. Part of my initial vision in life was I am not going to be in New York long. So I didn't care that it wasn't here in my backyard. I didn't want to own anything in New York at the time. So we ended up structuring the deal. Basically, the structure of it is percentage of equity that Steve had for the capital. Scott stayed in, right? There was a wholesale fee involved. He stayed in and retained equity for that. And I got a portion of the equity, right? And it was a smaller portion of the equity. I don't know if we need specifics. We don't need specifics, right? Doesn't much matter. That deal right now is, I don't know, I guess we'll range it, is probably worth anywhere from $850,000 to $1 million. All right, it's yeah, it worked out really well. It was exciting, but that's what cut my teeth. That allowed me to prove what I can do to my partners and to the rest of the group. So the equity on that one was split up. I brought no cash. I think that's actually the one that I ended up putting about $12,000 in my pocket, just because I kind of went above and beyond with some things I wanted to fix up and get it set up.